Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez. He's 6'2" with a reach of 74.5 inches. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, 6'2" tall with a reach of 75 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, Dave.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. Let's see if they go to the body. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere. What?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Tarver in some serious trouble. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How it...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it. Who could forget when tight? He is Alexander.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. A well-placed hook. Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Let's see if they go to the body. And shoot. And shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Do you believe this? Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's bombs away. Both men step back for just a moment. These two were made for each other. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Brave round now. Relax. Relax. To get back out there, I need to win this round.
There's the bell for round three. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he misses with that straight left. That left hook missed. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Out of the way, that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Exchange here from both men. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Oh, wait a minute. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.